All right, folks, we'll take you now to the Cowboys Injury Report, and we'll break this down a little bit more in depth this time around. First up, the guys who are probably going to be okay. Cole Beasley, battling through that foot injury. I think he'll be fine. Sean Lee, battling a hamstring injury right now, but he's going to be okay. Zeke Elliott isn't even technically on the injury report, but I cheated and put him on here anyway because he should be. He's been limping off the field, and he's had a massive workload so far this season. He leads the NFL in touches by a considerable margin, going to blow out his previous record. He is at 358 on his way to well above 400. Gurley and Barkley and McCaffrey and David Johnson, those are some other players as well that lead the way there. But that's some of your notable injury guys. Tyron Smith, he's going to be fine to go. Anthony Brown, also okay. Let's take a look now at Tavon Austin. And I know the hope is he comes back. I am hopeful he also returns, but we'll see if that actually ends up happening. And he had a pretty severe groin injury. The comp was that Morris Claiborne run. You guys remember that one from a few years ago? Surgery was considered, so I am hopeful that this is the week that Tavon Austin returns. I'm not going to make a wide declaration here. I'm going to keep him on the questionable side of things. Break down that other 5 players here that are also on the injury report, but we'll see what happens there with Tavon. Hopefully he comes back, but I just don't know. Next up, the other big name, Zack Martin. He suffered another MCL injury back against the Eagles. Now, it's the same as what he's dealt with all year, but at a certain point, you just keep re-injuring. Probably going to take a week off. Now, he did not practice on Wednesday. However, he was limited on Thursday. That's a good sign, I think, if you're the Cowboys. He will do everything he can to play. And if you're the Cowboys, I think this might be a situation where you try and start Zack Martin this week. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I think you try and start Zack Martin this week. And then you hope that you win and you sit him again in Week 17 and you give everyone a nice week off. But we'll see if that actually ends up happening. But I feel much better this week than I did last week about Zack Martin playing. If I had to guess, and it is still more of a guess, I think you see Zack Martin play against the Bucs. Let's talk then about David Irving, who unfortunately I don't think we'll see this week. Frankly, don't think we're going to see him again the rest of the regular season. Normally, a high ankle sprain takes 4 to 6 weeks to recover. That's your general time frame. Sometimes less, sometimes more. We're already at the more now for David Irving. We are now approaching Week 7, in the middle of Week 7 here for David Irving, and that's not a good sign. Now, Jerry Jones said he expects Irving to return maybe for the playoff stretch, but the reports are he's not going to be able to go in the rest of the regular season. That's not a good sign for him looking forward. I will list him as doubtful along with Geoff Swaim. They're almost out there. They had not practiced Wednesday or Thursday. I will be stunned if you see either guy play this week, maybe even next week as well. We mentioned Tavon Austin earlier today. I think there's a decent chance he'll play. We'll see if that happens there. Xavier Su'a-Filo is the one to monitor. Limited Wednesday, practice Thursday as well. It's the nasty eye injury, but I think he'll be able to go. And in Thursday's practice, Xavier Su'a-Filo and Zack Martin, they were your left guard and your right guard, respectively. That is a very good sign there for the Dallas Cowboys, getting those two back healthy, especially getting Zack Martin back healthy. Hey, Cowboys fans, thanks for watching the Cowboys Report. If you haven't already, click right here to subscribe to our channel for all the best Cowboys coverage on the internet. That's news, rumors, highlights, mailbags, film studies, and a whole lot more. And I'm making your lives a little bit easier as well with the next Cowboys Report video right here.